Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bolts and Boost. So today I'm gonna go pick up another item for the Fairlady Z that still hasn't left the port in Japan, and I have no idea when it's scheduled to do so. So it's kind of up in the air. It's kind of par of the course. I know my STI was shipped around the same time, and it took a little longer just because of the holidays and whatnot. But yeah, I'm super stoked. I'm trying to find what the Z needs through pictures, and sometimes that's not always the best thing to do, but I'm going through and visually seeing for sure what it needs and taking note of it and trying to find deals, if you will, on things that I know it needs. So the things that I've decided that it needs are the door handle, like areas where the silver door handle is. It's like people don't know how to open doors from the inside, so they're like scratching the plastic. And the Fairlady Z doesn't have the best quality interior to begin with. I mean, it's okay, but it's definitely not the best. So I actually found a set of both left and right on Partsook, my go-to online parts store, and I got them ordered. That among other things as well. So there was those two, and there's a tear in the driver's seat, and then it has a really nice, expensive, rare, I guess, wheel with the red on the bottom and the red on the top. I thought that was a Nismo piece. It still might be, but a buddy of mine who knows Z's more than I do, that's for sure, was telling me that it's on a special edition Z, and you could buy the corresponding shift knob and e-brake handle. So it looks like in Japan at some point someone put this special wheel on my Z. But it's pretty tattered. I'll try to put a picture up for you guys so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to go pick up a wheel that looks like it's in good shape, and probably going to wrap it in suede or something cool and put it on the car. So I'm essentially restoring the Z without the Z being here, if you will, and taking out the physical aspect of restoring. So basically I'm part collecting is what I'm doing. So yeah, and then on top of that I also got those, I got the catted, I don't like to call them downpipes because it's not a turbo vehicle, but the catted downpipes, the pipes off the headers from Kinetic Motorsports. So they're high flow cats. It says it adds like 15 horse and I can't remember how many foot-pounds of torque, but the VQ HR that's in the Z right now makes pretty good power stock. It makes about 316 horsepower from the Japanese model, from what I can research. So that's awesome. And with the downpipes and the full exhaust it already has, it should be a peppy little car. So I'm super stoked. The only thing I really have left to do on the Z, and it's not even here yet, is that ripped seat. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with it, because my Z does not have the power controls to buy those nice like power seats. I think they're like almost an orange tinge seats that came in. I don't even know which trim level they came in, but I think they only came in the North American ones. Actually, no, I'm wrong. They didn't. They came in the Japanese ones as well. But yeah, I don't know what to do with the seats. Either I'm going to buy a set here from a Rec Z, which is unfortunate because I've had friends just recently throw out mint condition seats because they changed their Z into a drift car, and I would have had some nice seats going on, but I didn't have the Z coming that time, so that's unfortunate. But I'm thinking about throwing some nice racing seats at it. The only problem with that equation is the seat mounts are different for the automatic Z's. So it's not a huge deal, but I'd like to know for sure which side I need and, you know, the rest of the story. It's just too bad there's a variant, because when there's a variant, you throw in some hardships sometimes, as I'm sure you guys all are aware. This truck sounds good, doesn't it? This is my Flowmaster system on my 5-liter, and it just sounds really good. Definitely open her up from factory. And the drone, there is a drone for sure, but it's nothing, in my opinion, that isn't manageable. The only time it's slightly annoying is when I'm running one bank of cylinders, but you can turn that off with running in sport mode. So often I do. So that's basically the Z in a nutshell. I'm super stoked for it. I've already been pricing out pedals and an updated CD009 transmission for it. So it's a pretty easy swap. Again, I have friends who have done it in a weekend, and they say it's pretty novice for the most part. So that's pretty wicked. All right, folks. So we got the wheel. A little disappointed because it was a somewhat of a bust, no pun intended. So they did not take pictures of what I'm showing you now, which, you know, just be honest in your freaking ads, man. That's all I ask. I am as honest and upfront as I possibly can, because at the end of the day, I don't want to waste your time and you don't want to waste mine. So it was an awkward little standoff, if you will. Not a standoff, but I was just like, basically like, what the hell? That wasn't pictured at all. And I would have probably been okay if it was. But like, ugh. Anyway, my wheel is going to have a mint back, so I'll just use that one. Well, hopefully, anyway. I haven't seen the car yet. But this part on mine right here is all like pulled back from being heavily worn. So now that is now that's fixed, so I don't really have to worry about that. But so this is the last piece other than the seats that I believe my car needs. So like I was saying, it needs both door handles, which both of them are on the way. Not door handles, but the housing for the door handles. So both of those are on the way. I got an oil switch on the way because it's a very common thing to go in them. And what else did I get? There was other little odds and ends that I bought for it. So that's why I think my car was cheap. Like I said, it's an 07. The exterior looks really good. You can't see any rust anywhere, so I'm really crossing my fingers there. You know how bad I hate rust. The Evo had a little bit of it in bad spots, and it went straight to the doctor. Straight to my buddy's shop, Element Auto Works, to get a clean bill of health. And there's one more spot that's underneath the rear subframe that I'm going to get him to fix relatively soon here. And then I don't want to deal with this with the Z, because Tyler had to deal with something like this on his Z. And I think his issue was not common, but Zs do get kind of rusty under the chassis, but not, like, it's mostly pieces you can unbolt and then, you know, rebolt back on, like that W brace at the back. My W brace on the new car looks pretty good. My last Z that I had, it was on the channel, my 03, that I did all the work to, that thing was spotless. I literally could eat off that car comfortably and not get any sort of weird diseases. And I'm hoping that's the same case with this new one. So yeah, got a wheel. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. I am going to buy the suede steering wheel wrap, and I'm going to sew that on. I've done a few already. It does have the airbag with it. as well. Not that I'll probably use that one. Hopefully everything bolts on, because it is a JDM versus a USDM wheel. So this one has the cruise and stuff on it. Mine doesn't. So I almost guarantee that it's not going to be as easy as transferring these switches onto mine and then I have cruise. That's usually never the case. So yeah, super stoked about the Z though, guys. I'm really excited to get it, go over it and drive it, and most of all show you guys the car. And I'm excited to get the Evo back and do some driving. My camera's being really choppy right now, so I'm hoping that that's not going to show up on real video. But that's all I wanted to talk to you about, guys. The cars are on the way. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted because there's really bad drivers on the road right now. So I'm paying attention to the road, so forgive me. Obviously hands-free. Yeah, no, I'm excited about the cars. The Evo I'm finally gonna get to enjoy. So I've been waiting for that. That car was so fun. The little amount I got to drive it and the reactions people were giving that car were actually like pretty crazy. Every time I drove it, people were stopping me in the street and telling me how nice of a car it was. And you know, it is a nice car. It's a little, you know, there's things I don't like about it that I'm gonna fix over time, that I always do. But it's like 90%, so I'm super stoked about that. The Z, haven't seen it yet, but I'm already collecting parts. So I'm looking at that wheel, I'm already excited because that's another thing that my Z needed. It's just too bad that the Nismo wheel that's in it wasn't much better shape, because that's an expensive wheel. I think it's like $2,000. If my memory serves me correct. So yeah, lots coming. The F-150, I do have the grill lights that I still have to put on as well. Those are sitting in the garage. I cleaned the garage again. If you were watching my last video, I said that I cleaned the garage and it was dirty again. Well, I cleaned it again, so this time it's not going to get dirty, because the Evo is going to be back in town, meaning back in my garage, and I'm going to have to, you know, do some work on it and hit record. So it has to be clean. But that's all I have for you guys today. Again, I just wanted to make another video for you guys, let you know, I'm still here, still making videos, and still waiting on the Z. No announcement of when it's supposed to arrive. Evo should be done next week. Cross our fingers, and then we can start enjoying that thing. And then the truck, I don't know when I'm going to install those grill lights yet. But yeah, anyway, this is the start of the driving videos anyway, in the cab of my super F-150. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm trying to find camera mounts and test them, so that's kind of killing two birds with one stone here. Taking you guys on a trip, on a journey, getting the old Z wheel here that's busted at the back. I don't know how it even happened. My lord, it looks like they tried to use a screwdriver to get that little like plastic cap out that's so easy to get out and just destroyed the thing. People make me angry. Anyway, I'm out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Check out other videos on the channel, and be sure to subscribe if you like what you see. All right, everybody, peace.